Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. We are here in the Barheim Passage. Now there's some stuff we can do here. Just to reiterate, to even get to the Barheim Passage, you need to first do the the flowering cactoid hunt that we did way back in the day. And then you need to do the San Wounded Companion or Wounded Traveler hunt side quest where you help Dantro's wife heal up a wounded traveler, and if you get if you bring all the correct items, you will win the key to the Barheim Passage and a golden amulet. You'll get the key to the Barheim Passage either way, but if you do it really well, you'll get a golden amulet along with the deal. But yeah, we got some stuff to do here at the Barheim Passage, and of course there's a teleport crystal here. So, I'm gonna point something out. Everybody's got a self-blind eye drops gambit. Everybody has one of those. We're gonna be needing that here. This area is not the easiest, so do come at good levels. Where I am right now is more than enough. I mean, it's not that hard, but like, you don't want to come here under level... I'd say under level 30 is probably, you don't want to come up here, and it's really mid-30s is where you start to be comfortable. But this little section right here, see right now all the enemies, they're easy, right? They're literally nothing, right? And I say self-blind eye drops because I don't want to wear Argyle Armless to protect against blind. I want to wear embroidered tippets to take advantage of experience, but I do need to take care of blind. Now, something very, very interesting is in this area here. This is where we start to run into some higher powerful enemies. Like those guys, Surianders, which we have fought before, but these are at level 39, so they're harder. So yeah, just be careful with them. Now, something interesting about these guys. I don't know if this was changed in the Zodiac version, but I remember this from the PS2 version. You could come to the Barheim Passage the earliest you got access to it, which, like I said, was doing that side quest, and you'd come in here. If you could stay alive, if these guys didn't annihilate you, because they probably would, given your levels at that time, but it was entirely possible to steal Deathbringers from these guys. And you could get Deathbringer swords that early in the game. And that was amazing, because Deathbringer is really like one of the best swords there is. Okay, this is the Adamantian. He's weak to arrow. There you go. Especially, you know, I say it's the best double-handed. It's the best one-handed sword, I think. I think there are better weapons, obviously, but it's definitely the best one-handed sword, and so many enemies early on are susceptible to instant death, so it's like, you know, if you could get that back in the day, oh man, that was amazing. But it was very, very difficult. And then 252 gil. But I'm not gonna say we're over leveled for this area. We're at a comfortable level. But we got some things to do here. We've got a trophy game to take out, we've got a hunt to take out, and we've got an Esper to take out. So yeah, we're gonna do all of that. Okay, that's everything here. An arc scale, it's nothing I care about. Now, a lot of these treasures, I'm gonna be honest, are not that great. So if you don't want to go for the treasures, you don't have to. Ooh, a diamond shield. Is that better than what I currently have for, like... Yes, it is. I thought it was, I just wasn't sure. Alright, let me just double check to see if there's anything in this area. Does not appear to be. So, oh no, I'm picking up something. Hello. A thorned mace. Again, I don't really care about it, but there you are. I suppose I could sell some of this stuff. Die. Alright. So that's basically everything in this area, okay? Now back here, we're still in, like... Back here, we're back in, you know, easy enemy territory. But now let's cross this area. Alright, now we've got new types of enemies to deal with. We have bombs that are at level 40. They are passive, so feel free to avoid them if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and take them out because I'm I'm violent like that. And where exactly are we? Okay, this, well, I'll tell you later. Get this treasure. Ooh, a gladius. That, actually, no, gladius is kind of an old style treasure. Anyway, 333 gil. Okay, I thought he was still floating. Well, I got Toxify. Okay, thankfully that is a relatively easy to deal with trap. It just casts oil on you. I thought Bosch was still floating. He's always the first one to touch the ground. It just happens. But that trap had Toxify in it, which is a black magic spell, which is, I guess it's poison, but it's an area of effect spell. So I should probably go ahead and have my black mages learn that. Let's see. There it is. Black Magic 11, Shock and Toxify. Not that it's that good, but we'll just... Not that I ever use it, really, to be honest. And then the rest of these chests are actually Mimios in disguise. So there you go. You can dispel their protect if you want, or you can just wail on them. I don't really care. If I was at lower levels, yeah, I might dispel their protects, but I'm comfortable. Now this area we're in, I'll just go ahead and tell you. This area we are in, you can get there's a trophy game, the trophy game we want to find. He can spawn here. He can also spawn in the immediately next area, and I will show you. But the way this works is this rare game, this trophy game, there's just, when you enter this room, there's just a chance that he may just appear. And it's not like, oh, you have to spawn him. Like, no, like, there's a chance that while you're in here, he may just spawn. But it's like an incredibly low chance. I don't know the exact percentage. And there's a Jujitsu G, which is not that good, to be honest. It's light armor, but I think the Minerva Buster that I gave to Balthier is better. What about the power? Yeah, it's not that good. I don't know the exact percentage of what it takes for this guy to spawn, but the longer you're in this area, the higher the percentage goes. So it basically increases by 2% every 10 seconds. So you spend a lot of time in this area and eventually he's gonna appear. Though I've heard it doesn't go all the way, I've heard you can't wait the clock out and make him go all the way up to 100%. Like, I've heard like it caps off at like, I don't know, 30%, 40%, 50% maybe? I don't remember. So, like, eventually it just, yeah. But still, there's a good chance that he will spawn. So, if you just stay in this area. Now, the very next area, yeah, and it's this area here, the east-west bypass. The next immediate area up those stairs, which we'll go to next, he can appear there, too, and the same conditions apply. I just don't want to go into that area yet because that has harder enemies. So I'm gonna wait the clock out for a little while. Well, not really wait the clock, but I'm just gonna wait around until he appears. I think he'll just like appear wherever you are. So yeah, I think I'll just hang out here until he appears, and I'll cut to when he finally does. So hold on. Oh, well, never mind. There he is. That didn't take long at all. Ishteen. Oh, and some dead bones. That's annoying. I think he must bring dead bones with him. Yeah. So let's go ahead and dispel this guy. He does have some buffs on him. He has like shell. That's it. I kill the dead bones. I hate the dead bones. What are the dead bones at? Level 39? Yeah. The dead bones are what make this area difficult. But where did he go? Where's my... There he is. I thought I took shell off. No, because he freaking teleported. And he just... Yeah. Golly, I hate teleporting enemies. They suck. Oh, crap. He's got... Oh, no, he doesn't. I was about to say, he cast Reflect on himself. I thought he had Reflect on him. No, he cast it on himself. The spell goes through Reflect. He also used Annul, and I think he did. Sucked all of my MP. Thankfully, he sucked out Bosch's MP, like an idiot. And Bosch doesn't need MP. He does cast spells on you. I think he's susceptible to all the things like Blind and Silence, but I'm not really caring about it because I'm just about got him. He can cast Doom. That's a problem. But, we got him. He's dead. And you can get a Bony Trophy. I don't remember if that jar that I got that whatever, that urn, whatever, if that was like an undead type monograph deal. But I really hope it is, because just about everything you run into here is undead. But let's go ahead and give Ash a remedy. From Bosch's hand, he has Remedy Lore 3, which will remove the Doom status. He and Balthier are the only ones that have that, at least, you know, with my current setup. So, yeah, I want to make sure that I gave Ash the remedy from Bosch's hand. Alright, now we're into more dangerous territory. I mean, the enemies here are basically going to be the same. We got more of these guys. But yeah, the Ishteen can also appear in this room too, the Zevia span. And this is a very big area too, so it's actually likely that he will spawn here. But yeah, if you're trying to get him to spawn, just wait around in the area. Just wait, and like every 10 seconds the odds increase, and you can you'll spawn him eventually. But yeah, you want to do that to get that trophy. I'll have to check how many trophies I've got. I've got a bunch, and I'm still not done fighting trophy rare games. And trophy rare games, there are like some of the main story areas that we'll be going into will have trophy rare games too. So like, I'm gonna get everything that I can before we go to main story stuff, and then it's like we'll still be fighting, killing trophy rare games, so that's cool. But what makes this okay, well, I've still got more bombs, but what makes this area difficult at this point, you know, because remember, we came through the Barheem passage a long time ago, and it wasn't that difficult. But what makes it difficult are these guys right here, the Dead Bones. They're mean. And right here, they're not even that mean. But later on, oh, you'll grow to hate these guys. The thing that you have to remember, the thing that is going to make Dead Bones easy, there are 2 status ailments that you can use to your advantage. They are susceptible to both silence and disable. Okay, and you may want to exploit that. Silence, if you don't cast silence on them, they will, like, cast all sorts of nasty spells. And when you get big groups of them, they'll start casting Reflectica. And then and then they'll just start bouncing spells off of each other and onto you. And that can be dangerous. And then, of course, they're also susceptible to disable. Problem is, disable's not very reliable compared to silence, but it is area of effect, so there's that. Anyway, here's an urn here. I'll show you what this urn does. You obtain a Barheem candle. The candle reveals hidden areas on your map of the Barheem passage. Yeah, that basically revealed the rest of this area because there's more to it. Well, this is basically all there is. We already had this available on our map, but now we have all of this. And that's where we're ultimately gonna go. And this area is just a little detour if you want to get some treasure. I like to go down these areas just to fight the enemies, though. I think it's good experience, good LP, stuff like that. But yeah, okay, speaking of experience, now we're leveling up. So yeah, when you get into large groups of these guys, I recommend, like, at least casting silence, but probably disable if you can handle it. Alright, now that we're all level 50, let's get this team out of here and bring in Team Victor. And then we'll, yeah, so... Nope, wrong one. There we go. Now, we want to, well... Okay, can you pick up the chest, please, Vaughn? Thank you. Phoenix down. That was harder than it should have been. But let me go ahead and steal from everything. I got Bacchus wine. I was watching an old video that I made of, you know, in this Let's Play, and I said that Bacchus wine gave you regen. That is wrong. It gives you berserk, as should be pretty obvious. It always has. Like, back in the day. Well, I got something. I got like a blood stained something or other. I think that's like from the monograph that I'm carrying or something like that, so that's good. That'll be worth some money. Oh wait. I think see, now they're starting to show up in large groups. Not large groups, but they be spawning quite frequently, but I want to see what's over here. Okay, there's a chest over there. I probably should have gotten it. Can you... Thank you. High potion. I should have gotten that chest over there. I think that's an enemy, though. Do I want to? Can you go down the stairs? Thank you. I skipped this whole section. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'll go through it. Ah, yes. And the dead bones, they can blind you. That is the reason why I have those eye drop gambits set up, because otherwise you'll spend a lot of time unblinding your characters. Why is Fran not unblinding herself? Oh, wow, I'm dumb. I told her to cast blind on herself if she gets blinded. That was dumb. Obviously, I don't want that. Obviously, I need to cast eye drops. Or use eye drops, I should say. That was my bad. And these bomb enemies, I want to say see, I just aggroed him for no reason. I want to say you aggro them when you cast certain spells, so it was probably our bubbles. Kind of like elementals, but they're not nearly as difficult. They can be, depending on how early you're coming into this area. Yeah, remember, you can, you know what, get away from here. Get away from that trap, because if memory serves, that trap is mean. Mean. Oh, wow. We're getting ambushed now. These must be freshly spawned. Okay, you need to kill that guy, because I don't want him self-destructing. Okay, now kill that guy, because I don't want him self-destructing. Alright, now finish off the Mimeo, and we should be good. I came all the way back here just for that. It's certainly not worth my trouble. Alright. It was a little detour. Let's go back down and continue what I was starting. And as usual, I love the Barheim Passages music. Alright, now what's down here? Anything? No chest here? Oh, what are you attacking, guys? Where even is oh, he ran after... Where the heck is Balthier? Like, I see him on my map, but I can't see, like, where he is. Oh. Oh, he went that way. Oh, he was... Okay. It was a dead bones. He was actually going the way that I wanted to progress, but I wasn't ready to go that way. Then 227 Gil, and, wait, what's this way? What am I picking up? Huh, I don't know. Well, I'll just head back this way. And deal with these guys. And, okay, these guys are weak to aqua. I wasn't sure if they were weak to water. Or, sorry, weak to ice. They're not. This is not Chrono Trigger. Ice and water are not the same thing. Alright, let's see. Ugh, I hate the sound of those dead bones walking around. It's so spooky. Okay, well, we got a Scathe moat. Not that I really care about that. Most of the treasures here are worthless. 338. I think the most interesting treasure we picked up was the Toxify spell. Though I think there's another technique around here somewhere, but I don't really care about it. I mean, I'll get it though. I will definitely get it. Now, it doesn't look like we can go anywhere. Looks like we're kind of stuck. But if we have a look around here, there is a precarious cart. And if I hit it, it falls over, and then I can just kind of run down here, and it's like a little staircase for me. So that's cool. Gives me a way to keep going. Yeah, blind. Like I said, if you want to have Argyle armlets on here, it might be a good idea, but okay, you need to die. If you want to have Argyle armlets, might be a good idea, but the truth is, I mean, I want to have the embroidered tippets, and I'm gonna do something. I'm going to have Vaughn with, this is gonna waste his MP, not waste, it's gonna use up a lot of his MP, I think. Unfortunately, I feel like Team Victor is slower than Team Bravo. I think Team Bravo just ended up with more swiftness licenses. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have him cast haste on basically everybody, because I feel like we're not. I feel like our ATBs are just too slow, and I got one last swiftness augment for Vaughn. I don't think I'll be able to get any more. Now let's go down here. Oh, chest 234. Okay. I do need money. I do need money because I used a lot of it when I bought that morbid urn. All right, this is the area. This is the area that is hard. Okay, this is the West Annex. Now, first off, let's go this way. There's just one chest here. Okay, that's sheer. That's a technique that I don't care about. I think it like lowers magic, the enemy's magic defense or magic attack power or something like that, and I don't care about it. I never use it, but I have it. Now here's where things get interesting. Now, okay, well I stole a Gigas hat. We have dead bones and we have specters. The specters are not going to be that dangerous, but again, the dead bones like to cast Reflectga on basically everything, and then they'll bounce spells off of everything, so I'm gonna see if I can disable somebody. Everybody here is susceptible to disable, but question is, will it work? Well, okay, so let's just go ahead and kill this dead bones here because he's not disabled. See how, and that's what really makes things bad is, okay, you need to die now. That's what really makes things bad is these guys spawn like endlessly. And where did my Spectre go? He's got disable on him, but he can still teleport. Make that make sense. You take like 2 steps and these guys spawn. It's crazy. So yeah, if your levels are too low, you will get overwhelmed here. It has happened to me. This is where the game reminds you, this is an open world RPG and you just walked into the wrong neighborhood. Treasure chest. Arrow moat, not worth my trouble. I got it anyway. What's over here? Ah, see that? You literally cannot cover a long distance without, you know, getting, into fights with enemies. Let's see. You know what? Just one of them. Let's go ahead and cast Silence on the dead bones. The Spectres, I think they can cast some magic spells too, and they can also, oh, clearly they can. They can also, like, poison you, so just be careful. I think they can poison you. But in my mind, I think the dead bones are more dangerous. I like to get Silence on them ASAP because I don't like them bouncing spells off of themselves. Okay. I may disable that haste gambit, but it just, I mean, our turns are coming up faster, but I'm probably gonna be using way too much MP for what's his name? Vaughn. More of them. I've also got Kiraja gambits, so, you know, if things get too hairy. See, look at that. Another dead bones just appeared. He's just here now. Ah, you and your stupid flash move. I hope I don't run out of eye drops. I shouldn't. Okay. And I did all that for this chest, which was a fumarole. Oh, there's a second chest there. Yeah, there's 2 chests stacked on top of each other. One of them's a potion of all things. A fumarole, which is like what? It's a hand bomb that I don't care about. I'll probably sell it. And please be careful of the traps. Just get out of this area. I don't like these traps. They'll cast status ailments on you that I haven't even discussed yet. Things like the virus status ailment. This area is not for the low-leveled. I know that much. It's too bad I don't have the silence spell. That is a spell in this game. Some Balcus wine. That would be really handy in this area because you could use it to cast mass silence on all these dead bones. Dead bones are pretty susceptible to silence. A lot more susceptible than they are to disable. I was about to say, Vaughn, you need to use your eye drops. He was too busy doing other stuff. Okay. Let's just continue on down this way. And hey, look, we got more of them. Also, highly recommend self-bubble gambits. And 49 gil. Alright. Okay, more of them. What the heck? Why are we running over here now? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and just about everything down here's very weak to holy, but I have no way to really exploit that. Oh no, petrification, not that. I don't like that. No, you do your Kiraja first. You know what, I think I have like 1,000,000 gold needles, so I'll just go ahead and use one. Oh no, never mind, I only have a few. Alright, so I mustn't waste those. Alright, we good now? Cool. And there's... okay, I want to say there's a chest around here. Yeah, there is. Oh, and let me just look. We got this hunt a long time ago that we never messed with. See if I can find it. Yeah, number 381's hunt. That is, yeah, the Bloodwing. It's here. It's actually in this area that we're in. So that's cool. Alright. Alright, and level ups. 49. Level 49. I actually... oh, now I'm poisoned. That's nice. I actually would like to stay level 49 for a little while longer. But I'm also not going to, like, take off the embroidered tippets. But 49 would be a really good level to stay at. That's fine. Thinking. Maybe I want to go to... maybe I want to switch to the other party. This'll be fine. There's a boss fight coming up where I have to consider levels. Come on. No, don't go that way. Keep... focus on these guys. Oh, now I'm asleep. That's great. But I have a gambit set up for that. No. Take out the dead bones, please. Why is that guy still alive? There we go. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Alright. Anything here? Yes. A six-fluted pole. Not that anybody uses poles around here. Alright, our mark is going to be in this area, so I need to just be on my toes. Ow. Oh boy. Vaughn, what are you doing, my guy? Oh, he's busy buffing up the party. Alright, what is that? Just more dead bones? Yeah. And more of these guys. I may have to turn those haste gambits off. Because Vaughn is using far too much HP. Here, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll turn off this. I don't need that. Alright. No, don't go that way. Finish attacking that guy. Wow, I'm surprised Balthier hasn't lost any health. And there's our mark right there, the Bloodwing. Now, he's unfortunately a flying enemy, so I'm gonna have to, which means he's very difficult to hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to Foe Flying Blizzaga. Not that he's necessarily weak to it, but like, I think it's the most effective thing I have at this point. Okay, need to keep killing these guys. Now I could use a, wait, am I stupid? Am I stupid? No, I'm not. I could use a self-reflect type deal and just bounce Blizzaga off of us. But I'll stick with this for now. Just gotta watch her MP. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Let's turn her gambits off. Okay, now she's poisoned, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and use a Reflect Mote. I have a few more of them. Now I will have to be careful with the healing. Now let's change this Foe Flying to Self. Alright. And then we'll turn her gambits back on. Oh crap, he's doing the haste thing. We don't need that. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. This is what I don't like about the self, whatever gambits. Why does she not have a self-bubble gambit? Huh. Oh, I'll have to fix that. Okay, yeah, we're busting him up. Okay, but we do need antidotes and high potions, I think. Wow, I have 99 high potions. Alright, he's dead. Bloodwing vanquished. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and turn that gambit off. And then we just go ahead and take out these guys. Alright. Okay, let me think here. Alright, that'll be fine. Oh, you gotta, turn that gambit off. Why are we still casting? Oh, no, he's not. He cast it on us. And then it bounced off of us. I forgot. Yeah. Never mind. More blindness. As soon as Reflect wears off of everybody. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Keep working on this guy. Alright, I need Reflect to wear off. Can attack this guy, please? Oh, she's trying to bubble. Oh, wow. And I'm about to lose her. She is trying to bubble. She's badly trying to bubble. This will be fine. And that's bad. Now, now he's gonna try to cast Asuna on... What's his name? That's not gonna work. This is why I hate Reflect. I mean, I like Reflect, but I also don't like it. There are things I do not like about it. There we go. Alright, I need Reflect to wear off. Okay, it's wore off of just about everybody. So let's do some individual healing right now. There we go. Now, y'all two can turn your bubble gambits back on. There we go. Now, Balthier, I need you to lose Reflect. Don't worry, there is a save point coming up. Okay. Ah, my goodness. Pick a target. I got 2 of them. Okay, looks like all of the Reflect is worn off. Good. So I'll just go ahead and turn these back on, and we should be good. And I'm not gonna bother with the haste gambits. They just use too much MP. No, you gotta kill this guy. You gotta kill this guy. Oh, that's the Spectre. No, I need you to kill Dead Bones. Yeah, kill that Dead Bones. Alright. I hope you can kind of get an idea of how you can just get, of how much you can get overwhelmed in this area. Like I said, the levels I'm at, those are good levels. Anything lower, it's gonna be tricky. Anything lower 40. Alright, a Soli Fang, not that I know or care what that is. There's a chest there. I'm sure I'm going to get ambushed. Yep, look at that. Or bum rush, or whatever you want to call it. Kill him. Kill him. Thank you. And 284 gil. Don't stand in the trap, guys. Float won't last forever. Get over here, guys. Alright. Continue. Yeah, just go this way. Hoo-wee! Alright, we're almost done. We are almost done. There's our save crystal, thank goodness. We need that. And then what's down here? Anything? Nope, absolutely nothing. Okay. Alright, now it's time to make some more gambit changes. This time, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to... Okay, I think we're done with that. Well, no, I'll leave it. We don't need that. We don't need that. Well, we don't want it. We don't want a lot of this stuff. So turn off basically any self gambits. Well, actually, no, he's good. Balthier's good. And you know what? Vaughn's good too. I just forgot. I'm not even gonna be using half of this party. So yeah, these guys are all fine. I'm gonna switch my party out. I'm gonna go with an all-girl party. I need high magic and I need... Oh, actually, no. Not an all-girl party. Balthier's gonna be here. I forgot. I need Kiraja is what I want. So let's see. You can turn that off. You can turn that off. You did. Okay, you should be good. Alright, now here, let's move this to the very, very tip of the top and let's set this to self Kiraja. Let's just turn the gambits off. And we're gonna do this for everybody. So we don't want any sort of self gambits besides this one. No, wrong one. I want this one. Just Self-Kiraja. Self-Kiraja. Turn that off. Turn off your bubble gambits. No, go back. Self-Kiraja. Alright. Turn your gambits off. You turn your gambits off. I want them to cast Kiraja on themselves all day, but they'll never do that if their HP is all the way to the very top. So I'm gonna have to bring it down a little bit. Let me just hit the save point now. Just get our MP up. Now, Ash, you're going to go ahead and cast a Thera, might as well, on the entire party. Just get our HP down a little bit. All right, that's good enough. Now let's do, yeah, let's do this. We have a very tricky battle coming up. Okay, before I get too much further, let's go ahead and use... I think I still have another Hashtag emote. Yep, I have a couple. And then I'll go ahead and use my last Reflect emote. Alright, now we've all got Reflect and Haste on us. And we go in here, and this is what happens. And this is take one. If I screw this up, well, I'll re-record. Oh, that's nice. This guy reminds me of that boss from Final Fantasy VI that was in the painting, where it was a demon trying to, like, consume a goddess or something like that. And yeah, this is Esper boss music. Now, I won't have too much time to talk, so I'm just gonna pause the action. This is Zalira. As you can see below our minimap, there is a time limit. If the time limit runs out and you have not beaten this guy, you get ejected from the fight. It's not game over, you just get moved to like a different area. So first I want to cast a Dispel on this thing to get rid of its buffs. Now it says it braces against attacks. Well, what this means is that, hang on a minute, let me, yeah, no, this will be fine. What this means, it will take 0 damage from physical attacks because it's, not because it's like immune or anything, but because its defense is so high. But it is undead. Where's Pinello? Okay, Pinello's back behind me. So, I'm gonna turn my gambits on everybody, and the team is gonna start casting Kiraja on themselves and hitting this guy. Now, the problem is, and that's also gonna take care of the undead, dead bones that are around. Now, the problem is, this guy, can use just about every level multiple spell there is in the book. This includes anything from level 2, 4, and stuff, which is annoying. Also, there's like a level 5, I think, death or something like that. Or no, a level 5 break, I think. And then there's level prime death. Level prime being if it's a prime number. So, which 49 and 50 are not, so I'm okay. But I am worried about these two because they're at level 50. Though he also just has just a standard instant kill move that he may use. But look at how much we're damaging him. Yeah, that kill move right there, that's just an instant kill. It just kills you, I think. So let's go ahead and get a Phoenix down on Balthier. Unfortunately, that's going to well, he's dead. Never mind. That's unfortunately going to dispel any, like, reflect he had on him, but whatever. But then all he would have done was just benefit from Cure Magic. But yeah, just make sure you've lost a little bit of HP, otherwise your team will not cast Kiraja on themselves. And you'll be sitting there looking stupid. But yeah, you do that, and he goes down super easy. Other than that, he's a pretty difficult fight. Like, if you're not using that strategy. Well, I don't know if we get LP from that or not, but Boss sure missed out on it. But it's okay. You obtain the Esper, Zalora, the Death Seraph. Alright. Okay. Enough with that now. Use a Phoenix down. I think those... Okay, the dead bones are all dead. Go figure, but they could have been alive. Alright. Let me... Okay. Y'all gotta quit doing that. I'm gonna change this back to what I had it before, which was what? HP... Ally HP less than 30%. And it was like down here somewhere. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, she still had a self-bubble gambit on. I didn't even realize that. Oh well. Alright, let's dispel them. Get reflect off of them. Now turn their gambits back on. Ah, they're gonna target themselves. Okay, are you done? Okay, get them out of the party. And just bring back in these. Alright, we should be good now. Let me just go backwards a little bit. Hit the save point. Yeah, that fight can either be incredibly easy or incredibly difficult. But you have what you need to make it incredibly easy. Now, let's just continue on a little bit further. We are almost done with this area. Any treasure over here? Yeah, there's a treasure. An elixir, okay. And then we head through this area. And this will lead us to the Barheem Passage, which is actually kind of handy because there's something I can do here in the Barheem Passage, but not in this video. I'm done. I'm done for now. I'm just gonna make use of this save point. I'm gonna save, and in the next video, I'll take care of some business in the Barheem Passage. Not a lot of business, just some minor business, and then I'll take care of some other business in other areas, and eventually we'll report in on that one hunt. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Pieces!